The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Welcome to the Support Local Everything podcast, a podcast of the Upward Niagara Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chamber President Jennifer Pauley. We had such a great week last week with a lot of different things happening throughout the region, and just wanted to highlight a few of them before I go into a little bit more data on some of the things happening specifically in the village of Lewiston. We represent all of Niagara County and businesses throughout the region. However, we were able to get a little more specific on some data that will help not only Lewiston businesses, but could help your business as well if you are planning to do business in Lewiston. First thing, this is a Support Local Everything podcast, and this past Friday, we had the opportunity to take my staff members out to Kinloch Farmstead on Ridge Road, just outside of Cambria, just outside the Lockport border, and wow, was it a phenomenal afternoon. So I've been cutting lavender there, doing the U-Pick part for a couple years now since they opened, and every year, I have to tell you, it's been better and better. Owner Alex has done amazing things with that property. If you're not aware of it, it's a beautiful property on 104, Route 104, about 15, maybe less than 20 minutes from the village of Lewiston, about 25 minutes to a half hour from Niagara Falls, just for location, just to understand where that is. And you can go to their website, which is kinlochfarmstead.com, and Loch is spelled L-O-C-H, Kinloch Farmstead. Go to the website, find the information on the U-Pick, and there are time slots where you can go and just spend the afternoon cutting lavender. Each time ticket has an opportunity for you to cut a bouquet, which is about a hand, fist size of different lavender types, and enjoy the beauty of the lavender field. So what happens is you go and you park and you go inside this beautiful barn that she has built that hosts wonderful classes and events. You could schedule a wedding there or a shower. Go to the website to find more information. You turn in your ticket, you get this beautiful basket and scissors, and then off through this beautiful little path through a wooded area to the lavender field. And it was just a gorgeous day on Friday. My staff had never been there. I also brought my daughters as well, and everyone had Instagram moments to just sit and, enjoy the views, enjoy conversation, and the smell was absolutely amazing. So if you have a chance, there's a small window of U-Pick times over the next couple weekends. Get your ticket, sign up online. You will love it. It is such an opportunity. And then, hey, my daughter was already planning. She's only 20, but she's already planning her wedding. No, she's not engaged or anything like that, but she's already telling me that that's where her wedding is going to be. So if you have an event coming up, consider Kinloch for that. And then there's classes all throughout the summer season. So take a look at that. We enjoyed lavender lemonade. We had a small charcuterie box that we also enjoyed. My kids had a ice cream novelty that was infused with lavender, and I had a lavender coffee drink. It was wonderful. We sat there, and also she did have a few vendors there as well, selling some wares. So just a great opportunity to get out and support a local business. We also had two other meetings last week that were pretty important for our region. The first was the Niagara Gospel Mission. I was able to attend an important meeting on the start of a women's shelter there. If you are unfamiliar with the Gospel Mission, tune back a couple podcasts ago. I had Reverend John Cooper on, who is the executive director. And the first time I went through a tour of the facility, they had mentioned that a women's program is needed and will be coming. And so I had attended this great meeting with different leaders throughout Niagara County and Erie County, talking about ways to get this program off and running. There's a lot of money that has to be raised in order to get it going. Capital campaigns come in this way. and it's exciting about the work that is yet to come. So it's an ambitious schedule, an ambitious fundraising goal, but they have set different committees out to make this happen, and I am so honored to be a part of one of their committees for the women's shelter. It is a huge need, especially in Niagara Falls, and if you have an opportunity to go to the Niagara Gospel Missions website to find out a little bit more about it, please do. Please reach out to Reverend John Cooper on that. There's many different opportunities for you to volunteer, whether it's your time, your talent, your financial contribution. If there's something you think you are able to offer to these women, it is so important that you let John know, and he reaches out to you to use your resources, because it'll be a great thing for Niagara Falls. The other important meeting that we had, I actually am the chair of the Niagara Area Foundation, and we had such a great panel last Wednesday at Niagara Falls Country Club. We were able to bring in representatives from Say Yes Buffalo, as well as the Niagara Falls School District, and past Niagara Area Foundation alumni, council members, and members from the Community Foundation of Greater Buffalo. We were able to have a really nice opportunity to learn more about the Say Yes program and see how that can apply to Say Yes Niagara Falls, which that also is an ambitious program that Niagara Area Foundation had pledged to learn more about, pledged to see how our leaders can help with that, and pledged to see where the opportunities are for others to get involved. So we're very excited about things to come for the entire Niagara region, and hopefully in the future we'll have more information on the Say Yes Niagara Falls program and what that means. The superintendent, Mark Laurie, was very excited about the possibilities, very excited about opportunities for his students. And I'm very honored as president of the chamber to be a part of the Area Foundation and part of the process to make that happen. So fingers crossed for some great things happening to the region. The other thing we have coming up is July 11th. Our chamber hosts our annual Whirlpool Jet Boat and Griffin Business Blender. What's a business blender? Why do we call them those? Well, actually, the name Business Blender was before I was part of the chamber, so it's worked for a couple decades and it's stuck. So Business Blender is a way for our community to get together, business leaders, elected leaders, community leaders, to get together in a casual setting. The chamber convenes everyone together, and usually it's at a place that serves all different types of beverages. This one happens to have the best view on Niagara River, and so we're so thankful for our friends at the Griffin Brewery and Gastropub for hosting us again. And we are always grateful for John Kinney with Whirlpool Jet Boat Tours. He allows a boat to go out for our Business Blender attendees if they want to take an adventurous ride down Niagara River. They're able to do so right before the blender starts. And believe me, you can bring a change of clothes, take a ride on the jet boat, change, and then enjoy some hors d'oeuvres and some fellowship out on the patio. It's always a great time. This has been an annual event for the chamber and one of the highlights of the summer. Our business blenders are very casual. It's $10 to get in. If you want to do the jet boat, it's a little bit more. That includes both. But $10 will get you in the door, and there's complimentary hors d'oeuvres, a cash bar, we have some raffles, and it gives you an opportunity to converse with other leaders, other business owners, other community leaders, elected leaders in a casual setting. Nothing is forced on you. Our staff and our board will make you feel comfortable. They generally come out and get you involved in a conversation. They connect you with other like-minded business owners, or perhaps there's an industry or somebody you really wanted to meet and needed that extra connection. Our staff and board is there ready to make that happen. It's always a lot of fun. It's Thursday, July 11th from 5 o'clock to 7. The jet boat does leave at 4:30 sharp, so you have to arrive at 4 o'clock if you are doing the jet boat. Pre-registration is required for that. It's a 4:30 departure, and I'm telling you, if you ride the jet boat, just go all in. Ride the front row. You're going to get wet anyway, so you might as well have a great time doing it. So those are some highlights from the past week and what's to come. What I wanted to share with you today is an opportunity for us to give you some data. And with the chamber, we've been so fortunate to have the opportunity to partner with Matt Villeneuve from Lewiston Digital, also owns a company, MVIT. And the Chamber has been pursuing this data for the past year. We have brought it to a board meeting to look to see how we can help members just grow their business, make some informed decisions, and be a little bit more proactive in marketing and looking at customer demographics and who's coming and all that type of information through a subscription called Placer. It's a data-driven subscription, and it gives us all kinds of information from demographics to attendance numbers to how long people are staying places, where they're coming from, where they're going. It's a little bit Big Brother, yes it is, but it's all data that is tracked by phone. So is it 100% accurate? Well, no. When I'm giving this data, it doesn't include people who are coming without their phone, or children, or people who are with phones that don't have that capability, but it does draw upon a lot of the data that is given from your phone and social media. So one tidbit of information I'd love to share with you today was this one specifically on the Village of Lewiston and Garden Festival. Garden Festival happened a few weeks ago, and we were finally able to have the data and give this out through our Lewiston Business Group. And it was just very interesting data. I'll just share a little bit. I can't share everything with you, but a little bit of information on attendance. So that Garden Festival is held Father's Day weekend. It's a Saturday, Sunday festival. It's one of the smaller festivals that we close the street from, but it's an important one for retailers and the region. And the attendance this year did actually go up. It went up about 7%. So that was important data for us to find out from year to year. You always want to grow a festival in a certain way, and it's really nice to see that the work that the Garden Festival has been doing over the years is increasing people's awareness of the Village of Lewiston and coming to the Village of Lewiston that weekend. So some information on how long people spent. The average dwell time was an hour, and that was up a few minutes actually from the year before. We're also able to gather information on what the median household is of people who attend that festival, and that helps us get a little bit more information on what people are willing to spend. We also had information on where people came from, so where they stopped first before they went to shop on a certain parcel of Center Street and where they went afterwards. Such incredible data for us. We're able to get this data, give it to the Garden Festival organizers, and perhaps those are places that these garden festivals can look for future sponsorships. They have the data that can show that this is where people came from and this is where they're going afterwards. And it helps a little bit of everybody to find that information. Of course, the high times of a festival, and I know this from being a festival organizer, but the data also shows that the high times were between 12 and 2 o'clock. So for between noon and 2, both days, were the heaviest parts of the festival. And that is, I'm going to tell you, that is the way the festivals happen for every street festival. Those seem to be the busiest times. But it gave us a healthy demographic and showing of who those people were, when they came, and what the high points are. So if you want more specific information and you're a member of the chamber, please let us know. We'll give you a little bit more data on the Garden Festival. But very interesting information. We do know that the heavier day of the 2 days was Saturday by far, but Sunday had a healthy dose of visitors coming in as well, just under the 4,000 mark on Sunday alone. Quite impressive for a 2-day festival with the Garden Club at the Garden Festival. So we'll be using this data to help them plan their festival in 2025 and beyond. We also have a really great report on Lewiston festivals in general, and this gave us a little overview on the highest attended festival, which I think we all know is the Niagara County Peach Festival, all the way down to the Lewiston Jazz Festival, the Art Festival, any festival that happened in Lewiston. We were able to pinpoint and see where people are coming from, where they're going, what the demographic, what the spend is, how much time they're spending. So a complete festival report has been generated as well, and we'll be giving that to our festival organizers so they can make some more informed decisions on growing those festivals. I think we all agree in Lewiston specifically that people attend those and they come back, and we have the data to show that. Really important information. We can do this for, your business. We can do this for your business district. If you are a member of the chamber, call us and we'll help you get this information. We have partners that help us retain this. But I wanted to talk a little bit specifically about the Lewiston Business District. It's the largest district that we represent, meaning largest village district of a main street, a center street with shops and dining experiences and attractions. So the information that I'll give today highlights Center Street and the waterfront area, which is the main shopping and attraction district. So this information over the past year has been really important for us to help businesses make decisions for this summer and going into next year. Of course, this is a full year of data, and it gives us information on what days of the week people are coming to do their shopping. Again, our demographics, our spend, where people are going to the most, where they're coming from, where they're going. And also the time frame of when businesses should be open and when people are in the village. Now, here's something that I can share today. It's a very detailed report. We were able to share this at our Lewiston Business Group. And if you didn't attend, you have to come to my office so I can walk you through this process. But obviously, we have some businesses that benefit from a morning routine. Those are our coffee shops, our breakfast locations. They have a specific demographic that come in the morning. But the most amount of people that are tracked throughout the day start at 11 o'clock and they go all the way through 8 p.m. So if your shop is open at 10, you may want to consider opening a little bit later. Noon is actually a great start for when traffic really starts going. And our data shows that the village of Lewiston, we all know this, is very heavy during the dinner hour. So if your business and you're a retail business on Center Street, you may want to consider adjusting your hours to go into those evening hours when people are coming for the dinner hour. The data shows, it's here, it's hard data. It's not just information on a whim or information that you like to make up just because you think and you look out the window. This is data that will help drive your business. So contact our office to find out more information on that. The other piece of information is what days of the week are people coming? Well, they're coming every day. But, the highest day of traffic is Saturday. And if you have a shop on Center Street or a business, you know that, followed by Friday. And the third highest day is Sunday. Now, this is important because a lot of our businesses, a lot of our retail businesses are closed on Sunday. This will give you an opportunity, this report, to take a look at your business, your hours, and when you're open. So, those highest days in order would be Saturday, followed by Friday. Sunday's the third highest. Thursday's the fourth, followed by Wednesday, Tuesday. Monday is the least attended day in the village, but we could probably change that. And I know why a lot of Mondays are a little bit less, and that's because a lot of our businesses are closed on Monday. It's tough as a business owner to be open 7 days a week, but this data will show you when people are coming in, when you may want to adjust your hours, and see how long people are staying and what they're doing. We bring this information to you because we want to help you make some informed decisions. We want you to grow as a business. We want to help you, alongside of you, get this information that you need to make the best decision to reach the people that will spend the money in your location. This isn't just for retail locations. It's also important for our service-based businesses as well, so they can also support their customers and help their customers and clientele and neighbors in making the best decisions. So we're excited about this program. We're so grateful for partners to be able to partner with them to get this data to you. It's something that is helping us drive decisions, helping us drive our strategic direction. And, the Chamber Board has been talking about this for a full year now, and it's been great to be able to get this reporting out to our businesses to make these decisions that are needed. That is all the information I have today. I have a guest with us next week talking about Porter on the Lake Summerfest. That's coming up on July 20th. It's a Saturday in the town of Porter on the Lake Park. Such a great family day. If you've never been, it's on a beautiful location in Porter on the Lake, just outside the village of Youngstown. It's a full day with children's activities, live music. It ends the day with fireworks, and all proceeds, it's $5 at the door. All proceeds go to help make park improvements. And if you've been over to that park, you'll see that every year there's something new that is added to the park to enhance your quality of time there. So hopefully you get out and mark that calendar for Porter on the Lake Festival. Summerfest is what it's referred to in July. This weekend also is a huge weekend for Old Fort Niagara. So if you have no plans, plenty of things to do. July 4th, of course, is the big day with the fireworks that are shot off from the upper plateau at Art Park area. Those happen at dusk, and I'm told that before that happens, the skydivers will be doing their annual skydive there in the village of Lewiston. So, full weekend. I don't know. I think I did my work for today. I think I need the rest of the week off. The office will be open. Monday through Wednesday we are closed. Thursday and Friday for the holiday weekend. But still, lots of things happening this weekend, including the Lewiston Artisan Market. I could go on and on as my brain starts thinking through our calendar of events. Go to our website, upwardniagara.com. The community calendar is there. It's full of things to do. We hope you have a safe holiday weekend. And as always, support local everything. We'll see you next week.